In this series, you're going to be learning about ChatGPT Prompt Engineering, and this will help you to write useful and effective prompts. So let's start with an introduction of what you're going to do inside of this series. So inside of this series, you're going to learn how to write proper prompts that will give you more accurate results from ChatGPT. So basically, we're just going to be modifying our prompts in order to get better results from ChatGPT. And throughout the series, we're going to be learning a few different tips and tricks that we can follow. And these are some of the few that we're going to be covering. So the first one is how to guide ChatGPT to think. So that is where we're going to learn how we can actually guide ChatGPT to think and then give us a result after. And then for the second one, we have the iterative prompt development. For the third one, we have inferring and summarizing text. The fourth one, we have transforming text. For the fifth one, we have expanding text. And finally, for the sixth one, we're going to also be creating our own chatbot using ChatGPT. So that was just an overview of what we're going to do throughout this whole series. But just in today's introduction video, you're going to be learning what a large language model is, or otherwise known as the LLM. And this will just give you an idea of what ChatGPT actually is and how it can work. So basically, there are two types of LLMs, and one of which is called the base LLM, and the other one is called the instruction-tuned LLM. And what is a base LLM? So basically, a base LLM predicts the next word based on a large amount of text training data. And they are often trained off of the internet and other sources to figure out what will be the most likely next word to follow. So for example, if you were to type this into a base LLM, if you typed in "once upon a time there was a unicorn," if you were to type it in, then the model would respond with this: "that lived in a magical forest with all her unicorn friends." So a base LLM basically just predicts whatever is going to be next based off a large amount of training data. But however, if you were to use a base LLM, if you were to ask what is the capital of France, then based on different articles and the internet, then the base LLM would respond with one of these questions like this. So it would respond with: what is France's largest city? What is France's population? What is the currency of France? So it's not going to actually respond to your answer, it's just going to put out the most likely next word. And this usually happens because since it's going off of the internet, this could be questions coming from a quiz. So it could be looking at a website that's a quiz website that has many questions such as this one that is related to what is the capital of France. And there's other ways that the base LLM wins. And that summarizes everything about what the base LLM is. And on the other hand, an instruction-tuned LLM is instructed to actually follow instructions. And this is what ChatGPT actually is. So if you were to ask it what is the capital of France, then it would respond with: the capital of France is Paris. And instruction-tuned LLMs have been trained to work like this, just like how ChatGPT has been trained to give answers like how we can give right now. And that summarizes everything you need to know for our introduction video. In our next video, you're going to be learning how you can guide ChatGPT to think.